which I get. I side with him in that regard. However, you do have a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing twerk music,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the establishment is called True Kitchen Kocktails.
Cocktails.
That's not even the issue, right? Because it's a dining establishment. Family restaurants have alcohol. That doesn't mean you should be twerking at TGI Fridays, right?
But you could.
You could. I don't know if you'd be asked to leave either, but
Yeah.
I don't know. However, here's the issue that I have with it. Because you saw the video of him, like I want to. This is a good thing that I made for the culture, for us, a place where we can go and feel good about ourselves, right, and all this other stuff. But then True Kitchen Kocktails, he spells cocktails with a K. That's in the hood. When you start changing the letters to things, that okay, we can twerk. We can twerk here. You know what I mean? You spell cocktails with a K. This is a demilitarized twerk zone. Twerk zone.
Yeah.
Right?
You think he created a twerk? Like she was confused.
You
she didn't
can't
know.
do all those things. You can't spell cocktails with a K, have a DJ in your establishment, and then have him play a twerk song.
And she's not supposed to start bouncing to the beat.
I personally wish she would have stood up and been like, dude, you spell cocktails with a K. I'm not the one in the wrong here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing a lot of, like, I get it. You want it to be a classy place, but you can't have both. You got to recognize that hood culture or ghetto culture or whatever, the culture that revolves around spelling things with a K that aren't with a K, and instead of an S using dollar signs, like that culture, right? You can't have classy and that. There is no classy version of that.
You don't think you like that? Like, but that starts to go into hip. Like, how do you know he's not being hip?
Yeah, but it's again, you can only be hip. You can only be so hip, right? You can only be so hip.
Mm-hmm.
If you want it to be a classy dining establishment with a DJ and spell cocktails with a K, right?
Mm-hmm.
No twerk music, only R&B. Only like hip hop R&B.
Yeah, yeah.
Or inspirational rap music.
Yeah.
Something that goes with dining.
Yeah.
Can we pair this music with the meal, please?
I feel you on that. Like, I feel like if you're at a restaurant and there's music playing and you feel so inclined to get up to dance to it, like the dance should be acceptable, and the music dictates that to a large. I'm following you with this
to a large degree.
To a large
You're
degree.
also stumping for the right to spontaneously dance in a dining establishment. You don't want to let go of that.
I don't,
because it's not like you're defending her twerking, but you are defending her dancing.
Yeah. That is true. That is true.
I'm also not mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm also not mad at that. But if she, she got up and she was like doing some sort of like respectable dance, I don't think there would have been a problem. I think the problem is that she was up against the glass shaking that ass. Like she was doing it. Like it's like she's using his restaurant to do it.
Yeah.
Like he had like that cool clouded glass wall in his restaurant.
Yeah.
And she's up against it twerking.
Yeah.
And immediately, like again, if you look at other shots of this restaurant, beautiful establishment.
Yeah.
That glass window, cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That snapshot of her twerking on that like a fogged glass window.
Yeah.
It looked so trashy. It's like, clean your fucking windows. Like, why does this look like this? Why?
I couldn't even really tell what was going on with her twerking, or maybe I didn't want to know.
Yeah,
I was just
that's what twerking in a fine establishment like that is. It's like, oh, I don't want to know that that's happening.
Yeah,
like I cannot believe. Like, why is she here?
Yeah.
And it's like we're supposed to act like that is something that is so genetically ingrained in us that if you stop us from doing it, it's offensive and racist.
That the twerk is so ingrained.
That now he's anti, because like he's getting dragged on Twitter. Dragged. I don't know if it's the right way to say it, but there has been some backlash towards him, the owner, as a slut shamer.
Right, because only one person in the restaurant was like, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the person sitting right next to the twerking
Yeah.
that was like getting bumped by it.
her
Like,
head kept getting
God
knocked over.
damn it.
It's like, good Lord. Every time I go out. Yeah, but it's I don't know, man.
I think women. So you know how I was defending the right to stand up and spontaneously dance. I think
Yeah.
women, like, that's part of a woman dream. Like, I might be out to dinner and I might just get swept off my feet and like dancing might just happen and it would be fantastic, you know.
Yeah.
So like, women support that. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm alone in that support.
Yeah. I do also like the idea of, using like the equivalent of a scarecrow to keep the twerkers away. just have like pictures of like black sitcom fathers all over the restaurant. Nobody's gonna no woman in her sound mind is gonna twerk with that many fathers looking at her.
I feel like the Bill Cosby is like another like warning now. Now he can't be like the wholesome dad, right? But it's like, oh, I'll drug you and take you back to my place.
Yeah, you can't have his picture in the bathroom. Like, his picture, everybody needs to be able to see what his picture
Yeah.
is doing. No, I don't want no false accusations. No, I don't want any accusations at all about what this Bill Cosby picture did to anybody. Everybody saw it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody sees where it is in relation to the twerker. Yeah, no, for sure. That'd be hilarious. A hilarious way to keep out twerkers from your establishment. They just have like no twerking signs with like a woman on all fours with that like red thing, the red thing crossed out, and like Carl Winslow like looking at her. It's like a cop and a dad.
Da 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 da.